A very, very important question. It has been asked in CAT on different things. 3 runners A, B, and C run a race. Okay, yes, that's right. The correct answer for this question is option number B, which is 48. It says 3 runners A, B, and C run a race with runner A finishing 12 meters ahead of runner B. So let's say this is the length of the race course. It says 3 runners A, B, and C run a race with runner A finishing 12 meters ahead of runner B. So when runner A is here and runner B is here, so the gap between A and B is nothing but it is basically 12 meters. Okay, A is 12, B A finishing 12 meters ahead and 18 meters ahead of runner C. So let's say C is here and the gap between B and C is 6. 12 plus 6 is 18. Alright, 12 plus 6 is 18. Okay. So now, if the total distance is D, it means when A traveled and B and C, I can say. When A traveled D, the distance traveled by B will be equal to D minus 12 in the same time, and distance traveled by C will be equal to D minus 18. Now, in the second scenario, while runner B finishes 8 meters ahead of runner C, so when B finishes the race, the gap between B and C is of only 8 meters. Okay, the gap between B and C is of only 8 meters. It means when B is traveling a total distance of D, C is traveling D minus 8. But ratio of speed of B and C, it will be always same. So we know that the ratio of speed of B by speed of C, that is always equal to distance traveled by B to the distance traveled by C. Okay. So what is the ratio of speed of B and C here? So I can say this implies distance traveled by B in the first case, that is D minus 12 upon D minus 18. And in the second case, distance traveled by B is D and distance traveled by C is D minus 8. Simplify this, you get D is equal to 48. And that is the answer. So any doubts to anyone in this question, please tell me. So the correct value is nothing but that is equal to 48. Now, another thing, another alternative way, method 2. Try to understand the logical approach. We know there is a A and then B and then C. When A finishes the race, the gap between A and B is 12 and the gap between B and C is 6. So this is 6 and then this is 12. When B finishes the race, the gap between B and C, it is increased by how much? The gap is 8 meters. So if you look at here, basically the gap between B and C, it has increased by 2 meters, yes or no? Initially, when A finishes the race, the gap between B and C is 6. When B finishes the race, the gap between B and C is 8. So the gap has increased by 2 meters. Okay. So I can go for the simple unitary method. Okay. That when to increase the gap by 2. Okay, sorry, this is 8. Okay. To increase the gap by 2. Okay. Distance traveled by B, it is equal to 12. Yes or no? Because when B reaches the finishing edge, means B has actually traveled only 12. When B traveled 12 meters, the gap between B and C increased by 2. But total gap for the entire race, the gap between B and C is 8. So I can say to increase the gap by 8, that is 2 into 4, 8. The total distance traveled by B must be equal to 12 into 4, which is equal to 48. So if the overall gap between B and C is 8, the total distance traveled by B is 48. So B has traveled a total of 48, so it means the length of the race course is nothing but that is 48, and that is that. Is that clear to all of you? The second method also, please tell me yes or no. Sure. Can I move to the next part then? Gagan, Puri, Sandeep, Priyanka, Uma Shankar. All right. Now.